In this video, we're breaking down the 5 best immersion blender available right now. We've included options for every type of consumer. If you want more information on the best and most up-to-date pricing on the mention, be sure to check the links in the description below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Vitamix blenders have a reputation for being top of the line for professional and domestic use, and its immersion blender stands up to the promise. Thicker soups, sauces, and smoothies can be difficult to get completely smooth, and some immersion blenders can overheat in the process. But this portable blender has the power and durability to handle challenging jobs and huge batch sizes every time. It has 5 speeds and can operate continuously for up to 4 minutes before shutting down. Finally, the heat-safe cover on the bottom protects your non-stick cookware. It was easy to use and clean when we tested it, and the 5 feet long cord allowed it reach between pots and distance outlets. The Vitamix immersion blender is one of the priciest immersion blenders on the market, costing $150. It's well worth the money and will last a long time if you can afford it. This immersion blender just has 1 speed, making it much easier to use than other immersion blenders. It's cordless, and the sharp blades give the impression that it blends just as well as others with less power. With no spatter and no lumps, broccoli soup was blended and smooth in 1 minute 7 seconds. The mayo took a little longer to make, at just over 2 minutes, but it was still rather simple. This features a lock button, which is a useful safety feature but one that we didn't find particularly logical. This model's lock button, on the other hand, is simple to operate and can be done with just 1 hand. We found the suction on the bottom of the charging station to be inconvenient in a tiny kitchen. A blending cup and a whisk attachment came with this immersion blender. The whisk produced whipped cream with ease and less splash than the majority of the others tested. The blending shaft can be washed in the top shelf of the dishwasher. It was unclear whether the cup or whisk could be washed in the dishwasher. Although there was no information about RPM or wattage, it blended well and silently. Mayonnaise was a little more difficult to make because it only has 1 speed. If our top recommendations don't quite fall within your budget for an immersion blender, the Mueller Austria stick blender is a terrific alternative. However, you don't give up any power in exchange for a lower price. This handheld blender is powerful enough to handle creating baby food purees, smoothies, smooth soups and sauces, and even homemade peanut or almond butter, thanks to its full copper motor and 500 watts of power. Everything about this blender, according to reviewers, seems solid, resilient, and well-made, and is similar to blenders that cost twice as much. It comes with a milk frother for making the best homemade lattes, as well as a whisk attachment for whipping cream, beating eggs, and making homemade mayo for sandwiches. The blender and accessories can be cleaned by running them under warm water or by putting them in the dishwasher for a more thorough clean. While most immersion blenders are designed to replicate the operations of a blender, this one also serves as a food processor, thanks to a 6-cup processing bowl driven by the blender body. You may slice potatoes for chips or carrots for soup using the bowl's changeable slicing blade, which has 18 thickness options. A reversible shredding disc allows you to choose between 2 shredding options, and the processor bowl's S-blade allows you to chop, blend, or puree like a larger food processor. The variable mashing leg is a unique device that allows you to choose fine, medium, or coarse mashing with a twist of the head, so you can use your immersion blender to mash potatoes without turning them into glue. The form of the blade housing lessens suction, so it won't get stuck to the bottom of your containers while you blend, and it has 15 speeds, allowing you more control over the outcome when you use the immersion blender in its typical mode. This device comes with ice-crushing blades and a whisk attachment, making it highly versatile. This immersion blender makes quick work of fruits and vegetables to make flawlessly smooth milkshakes and smoothies, as well as easy salad dressings, mayonnaise, and sauces, thanks to its 12 speeds and turbo mode. The KOIOS Oxysmart comes with a chopper attachment for finely slicing onions or herbs, a whisk attachment for whipping egg whites or heavy cream, and a blender jar for blending and emulsifying when you don't have your own container. For added robustness, the blade is strengthened with titanium, and the bell-shaped housing over the blade keeps the blade off the bottom surface of your containers, preventing splashing. The top of the handle has a loop that makes it easy to place on a rack to keep it handy. So that sums up today's video. We hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like on the video. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Until next video, have a great day.